Hi, welcome back to my channel where I'm talking about my surrogate journey. Um, in this video, I'm going to talk about the emotions of adjusting to not being pregnant anymore when I got home. That part was pretty painful. I did a lot of crying, a lot. When I got home, I told my kids and my mom, you know, I'm dealing with normal hormonal changes of after having a baby, and there's an extra layer of the separation from the baby. And yeah, I'm glad I'm past that part. But what I was experiencing is I felt really attached to the pregnancy itself. So me and the baby really connected in utero. That was like my little bestie right there. And I always slept with my hand on my belly. Every time I was eating, I always had my hand on my belly, looking to feel the baby move, or like just responding and talking to the baby, like, "Oh, you like those carrots that I'm eating," or "That salsa water is good, isn't it?" And waiting to feel the kicks and things like that. So I had to readjust to that. A lot of times I would be eating and then I'm putting my hand on my stomach and I'm like, oh, I'm not pregnant anymore. And I would start crying. And then, like listening to music and stuff, I told the intended parent, I was like, the baby's going to be a Drake fan because I'm always playing Drake. Or I played like piano jazz. So I said the baby would be, a fan of that music as well. And so just making all those changes, no longer putting my hand on my belly, no longer talking to the baby when I'm listening to music, no longer just responding to the movements and talking. It was hard. It was hard, but I got through it. It didn't last too long, probably about like 2 or 3 weeks. And I quickly, got over that part. And so now what I'm dealing with emotionally, just as recent as last week, as I said in other videos, that we had to each do our part. I did my part and now I have to allow her that space. So just to recap on that, there's a disconnect for her and the baby because I carried. So I already have that connection, although it's temporary. So I have to be understanding and allow her, the mom, to own her motherhood. You understand? I have to give her time to adjust in her new role and to become comfortable and work on her bonding time with the baby. And that's just hard. That has caused me to feel dismissed. Like I said before, I feel the disconnect. But at the same time, so what I'm dealing with now is acceptance. Acceptance of this is the end of the journey. This is, you did your part, and not being able to take it personally. Like all the facts, logically and mentally, I understand what it is and what has happened, and she's not wrong at all for how she's responding. She has that right to set a boundary and to, advocate what she feels she needs at this time. I had asked her if I could come visit, and she told me no or whatever. So I remember last week, that night when she told me, I was like up crying. I was like, oh my God, I don't like this, and just being comfortable and knowing that these are uncomfortable feelings. Yes, they hurt. Yes, you feel this way and you feel that way, and that's normal, but you have to allow yourself to sit in those feelings. It was just really hard. And I had a support person who I was able to talk to and work through those emotions, who was not my counselor because he wasn't available, late night. So I am grateful for that person who talked me through and reassured, everything I was feeling, which I already knew, but sometimes it helps to break through, those feelings. And like I said before, I'm working through the emotions day by day, because a week later today, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. And I'm not crying today, so that's good. And I just understand it's all a part of the journey, and it's going to be all right. All right, until next time, guys. Thank you.